So here's our current situation.
We've come to a fork in the road that I was not prepared for.
As you see, we're floating backwards into rapids right now, which we realized immediately was a pretty bad idea.
We're in their backyard, and so we've literally dashed past their house and jumped the fence into the road.
I jumped over the fence and I was carrying the cooler and I fell square on my back. It was just an absolute nightmare.
And the motion sensor lights came on, so I don't know if maybe they could see us. Knock
on their door and be like, hey, excuse me, you may have seen us running through your backyard in our bathing suits in the dark last night.
I'm so embarrassed. Are you recording me? Recording you?
What do you have to lose? So that's my encouragement to you as a fresh 40-year-old. Got it!
Woo! Woo! All right, so we're packing up right now to go on a little trip for a very special occasion. It's Thomas's birthday. Now, I don't know if he'll actually let me say this. I mean, he's the one that edits up the videos, but it's his big 4-0. It's a big one. Normally, Thomas is the one that does the planning around here. Before his birthday, I said that I would plan it. It might have come down to the wire a little bit. I did book our RV spot for tonight this morning, but it's all gonna come together. He said he wanted to do something with water, so we're gonna go a little south of Sedona to a place called Camp Verde. It is right on the Verde River. We're also gonna spend a little bit of time in Cottonwood. He knows about some of the stuff we're gonna do. Obviously, a lot of water activities, using our paddle boards, all that fun stuff like he requested, but I do have a little secret up my sleeve that I really hope he'll enjoy. So, we'll see.
Is that we're going north, but I gotta tell you what, it's kind of nice to not be planning where we're going. It's the only thing I wanted for my birthday. And by the way, let's just go ahead and get this out of the way. I'm not sure what Victoria said to y'all earlier, but yes, I am turning the big 40
over the hill.
I feel like I'm 20.
You look like it.
It's awfully nice of her to say. It's not true though. I'm excited for Victoria to have time off. I'm excited about birthday week. Am I allowed to do that, a birthday week? It's only like, we're only calling it that because that's the amount of time that she has off. So my birthday just happens.
A birthday week.
It's not true either.
I got a birthday week in Charleston. You can definitely have a birthday week.
Yeah, but you're super special.
Thank you. We made it to our first stop, Camp Verde.
I was wrong. It was not Flagstaff.
And guess what's right behind us?
The river.
Huh?
And all I really wanted for my birthday was, to not plan things, but also water and elevation. And it looks like we got both. We're at what, 4,000 feet?
Something around there.
Close to that.
One thing I do have to get out of the way is the way they pronounce it. We're gonna have to get used to. It's Verde.
Oh, I don't like that.
I know, and like the way I say it is still like a Spanglish version, Verde, you know. So, but
okay, we'll try and work on that.
I guess when in Verde.
When in Verde.
We're at Verde Ranch RV Resort, which is actually way bigger than I thought it was going to be. It's got a lot of cabins, covered spots, covered in solar.
It's got covered wagons that people can stay in.
Very cute. So we're gonna get settled in and kind of figure out our game plan for tonight, and then we'll see where tomorrow brings us.
Fun adventures, hopefully.
Stop number 1, World largest Kokopelli for no other reason than that it's on the side of the road on the way to our destination. So,
And you see a lot of these in New Mexico.
a fertility god respected by a lot of Native American cultures, especially in the Southwest.
The humpback guy who plays the trumpet.
Not really sure why it's located right in front of a Starbucks and a chicken restaurant.
But you could get you a hot Nashville chicken sandwich and a frappuccino.
But now that we've had our excitement, it's time to get on with our day. Look what I just found on the ground.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. It's meant to be.
The universe.
Day one of your birthday week minus our travel day. And we are at Bullpen Recreation Area. It's a watering hole that makes all the lists of the best watering holes in Arizona. So I'm very interested to see how it turns out. It better be good because that was a very bumpy ride.
I feel like I just got into a fight. It's about a 4-mile dirt road, and they say that any vehicle can make it down there, but you should probably bring some sort of recreational vehicle. I would love to see a Tesla try and make it down there. I'm just saying. But I have read about this place and very excited, and good job on you.
I just told him this morning, just pack up and bring a swimsuit.
Here we are. All right, that's interesting. Wonder what they're keeping in or keeping out.
I don't know. This is a little bit longer than I thought it was gonna be, but
It's worth it. It's all about the payoff.
hopefully we're going the right way, because there's lots of things that say that it is actually a little difficult to find, and there's multiple watering holes, all with their, you know, benefits and everything, but we're looking for the one that has something that you can jump from into the water. We've come to a fork in the road that I was not prepared for.
I think we found it, y'all.
Maybe. We found a swimming hole.
We found people. Oh, that's cool.
This is it. Yeah, look. We found it. Well, now that we finally made it, I thought I'd mention a couple of things. I 100% thought that we pulled another
Project RV got lost on a trail type situation?
yeah, which happens quite often, but we made it. Just to clarify some things, you're gonna go straight down that Bullpen road until you hit the parking area. Go straight down and it'll dead end. Then once you get on the Clear Creek Trail, you're gonna go probably about 0.4 miles, and then you're gonna go left at the fork, go another 0.1, and you're gonna go right at the fork. Then you go to a clearing, you'll see a zip line, an old zip line, and then go slightly further and you'll hear the water on the right, and then you're there.
Yeah, up a little embankment, and there it is, the water hole. And just so you know, that Clear Creek Trail starts right at the bathrooms through the gate.
All in all, the trail should take you, I want to say approximately 0.7 miles, definitely less than a mile. So if you've gone further than that, then you've gone too far.
I carried a full cooler in here, so it's not that hard.
So are you gonna go jump off the thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna jump off the thing after I get one drink in me at least.
It's getting pretty bright out here. I kind of wish I had my hat, but I'm not gonna lie, it kind of looks better on her, and I'm not even mad about it. It looks cute on you. You should have it. Oh, please don't jump from there. That makes me so nervous. I don't know if you can see that at all, but he's at the very, very top.
How high up is that, you think? 30 feet. 30? No, you got this. Just remember to let go. Woo! Nailed it. See, that wasn't bad. We go. Woo! Oh yeah. Woo!
It's a little nipply.
Yep, now put your right foot in that crack right there. Yep. Let's see how we can navigate this. All right, we got this. All right. They're trying so hard to convince her to jump from the top. I don't think it's
No,
gonna
I'm not
happen.
gonna jump from there, but I thought about like going up there to see.
All right, go up there if you want. But you gotta come back down, just remember.
I'm good, I'm good.
I know how you feel about this.
Oh, this is much more manageable. This is not.
Those are our hype men right over there, trying to get us to go.
Up there.
You got this. You've jumped higher.
I know. Ah!
1, 2, 3, go. Just go. You were there. 1, 2, 3. Got it. Woo! Now that you're climbing back up, what's your honest opinion?
I never touched the bottom.
Exactly. And that's what you were worried about, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Woo! I don't know if I can express the woo enough.
Woo woo. Woo woo. The only way I can get back is to swim in the water again, and it is super cold. I am not looking forward to this. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Woo!
Yeah, F that.
Where's he at?
There he is.
Oh, there he is. He made me nervous.
Down there for so long.
You warming up? Are you like a lizard in the sun? Warming yourself?
Sun's about to go down, so we had to make that jump before it did.
Yeah.
It's the desert. It gets cold at night.
Very cold. All
That was
right.
fun though.
Happy birthday week. Woo! Good job, puppy. Woo!
Okay, sun's about to go down. We did all the things at Bullpen, had a great time. Highly recommend you coming here. You just gotta navigate, and that's always our problem. But we made it and had an excellent time.
Hopefully we'll help you make it too.
It was something in the air. It was something in the air.
Today's the day. It's Thomas's birthday, so I decided to go to Dollar General and get some supplies for his birthday. LED light up balloon, because why not? Is that the right way? So I'm gonna put him on the paddle boards and we're gonna find somewhere to float today, so that'll be fun.
Hey girls, I have a feeling your mom's out there being sneaky.
No, this isn't your pancake, this is your daddy's birthday pancake.
Oh, birthday pancake.
Woo! Are you recording me recording you?
Yeah, because I thought you were up to no good.
Happy birthday. We're at Black Canyon Day Use Area. It's a good place to drop in your kayak or your paddleboard on the Verde River. We had to go a few miles up the road and it sounds like it's like almost a 5-hour float. We might do a little paddling to get back a little bit faster, but essentially we're gonna end at our RV park.
We ready to do this?
Let's go.
It was something in the
Okay, so this is a little different than we expected. If you planned on coming out here to just like float and chill and drink, you might think differently because you're gonna have to do a bit of work here.
This might be the wrong part to go in. I'm sure there's probably calmer parts where they actually have the floating company bring you, but that's not where we went.
No, as you see, we're floating backwards into rapids right now. And you know, we started off by having fins on the board, which we realized immediately was a pretty bad idea.
Ooh.
and we got more rapids coming up ahead here. So I got to get this over with quick. But what I would say is, you know, expect to work just a little bit just to keep yourself off the rocks. It's certainly shallow in some places, and don't put fins on boards. Just let it take you.
Just let it take you. And please don't stand up.
No.
Probably not a good idea. All right.
Come on.
Straight away. A moment of chill.
Listen, I don't mind working for it. It's actually a lot of fun going down the rapids. It's just not what I expected.
Yeah.
And I wasn't like mentally prepared, but now we've hit about 3 runs of rapids, and you just gotta let it take you.
Also, a moment of appreciation for your little birthday
Oh yeah.
hat.
Hey, Victoria did a really good job with the balloons and the, you know, frilly little stuff. I've gotten a few happy birthdays out on the river already. We got the balloons hanging from the back of the river, so we're a real spectacle right now. This 40-year-old man with pink balloons. Whatever.
They're not pink, they're just confetti.
Okay, confetti balloons.
Confetti knows no gender. I love this. This is fun.
Y'all need a ride? No, I think y'all got this, huh?
They got this better than we do.
Yeah, we're floating down the river here, and there's a bull eating some grass. What's up, guy? Yeah, sorry, don't mean to bother you. Do your thing, bro.
It just stared at us for like a minute straight.
See you, buddy.
See you later.
That was so odd. We just come around the corner and there's a bull standing next to the river. That was so wild.
I was like, what is that? Oh my God, look at the little baby ducks. Look at the baby ducks. Look at the baby ducks.
Hey, baby ducks.
Oh,
look at them.
I need a baby duck.
We are
right
not
now.
getting baby ducks.
Why not?
Nothing. What we're gonna do with the baby duck?
Raise it like our own.
It's a big beaver.
Yeah.
Hey, beaver. See ya, beaver. He's like, all right, I'm out. Y'all got too close.
Just to be clear, we did not go over that rapid. We walked around because that would have been way too intense for us.
And thank you to the 2 gentlemen that decided that they were going to tell us that at some point you're going to have to portage on this river and pull out just to get around these big rapids. There's only a few of them, but there's a couple of them where you got to do that. So
yeah, that was
thanks for the heads up.
Thank you for the heads up, because that could have been a disaster.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty cool. All right, Victoria, we've been out here for 3 hours. We need to have an honest conversation. This requires some work from where we dropped in.
A little bit, yeah. I already knew it was probably going to be close to like a 4 to 5 hour float, but we should probably put in some work so we get there before sundown, because in the desert it does tend to get a little cold.
Yeah,
after the sun goes down.
Our projected time right now, we're floating back to our RV park.
Yeah.
And our projected time is literally as the sun goes down. So.
Yeah, so let's do a little paddle.
Okay, let's paddle.
Let's go.
So here's our current situation. We currently just had an Uber take us to our truck at Black Canyon Day Use area, which is where we put our boards in yesterday. And that's because there's only so many access points to come off of the river.
Yeah.
And once it got so dark last night, we kind of panicked a little bit, and we just pulled the boards out on the side of the river up an embankment, and
it's somebody's backyard.
It's basically someone's backyard. So we dropped a pin where the boards are and walked 2.5 miles on the road through the neighborhood, down the highway, to get back to our RV park last night.
I don't think you understand. Like, we didn't want to come in contact with any strangers, and we're in their backyard, and so we've literally dashed past their house and jumped the fence to get to the road.
I jumped over the fence, and I was carrying the cooler, and I fell square on my back. It was just an absolute nightmare.
And the motion sensor lights came on, so I don't know if maybe they could see us or not.
Yeah,
but
so we're about to find out if they saw us, because we dropped that pin. We just got our truck. We're about to go back to that neighborhood and knock on their door and be like, hey, excuse me, you may have seen us running through your backyard in our bathing suits in the dark last night.
I'm so embarrassed.
But could we please walk through your backyard to get our paddle boards? We're really sorry about that. So we're going to see how that goes.
What an adventure.
Hopefully this is the house where our boards are. We've just been kind of driving around the neighborhood. The pin that we dropped.
It's pretty close, but it was kind of hard to do.
Not going to tell me whose backyard I ran through.
Yeah.
The blankets and the anchors on. Operation Recover Boards complete. However, that was a little sketchy. I would have felt more comfortable had someone been home, but no one was.
Nobody was.
So we knocked on the door a couple of times, no one answered, and we were like, okay, we're just gonna trespass. So that's what we did. So
now we're driving away inconspicuously, although it looks like we just stole something out of his backyard.
it does. And his neighbor was standing right outside, and I'm like, hey.
Oh God.
Anyways, okay. Now time to enjoy the rest of our day here in Camp Verde.
Verde.
Isn't that it? Verde?
Verde.
Verde. There we go.
Verde.
About to go on a family adventure over to Montezuma Castle, but first we figured we'd knock out a quick Project RV Campground review. Boop. So we're staying at Verde Ranch RV Resort.
Right outside of Camp Verde. It's actually a really nice RV park. I've enjoyed it. It's got a pool, it's got a little river walk where you can access the river, laundry, it has full hookups. There's a couple of different levels that you can stay at. So the one that we stayed at, we splurged for his birthday. It was about 70 something a night. Which
is pricey. We would not normally pay that for an RV park, but you know.
Lower end I saw was about 50 for full hookups. They also have covered spots, which you might enjoy if you are RVing in Arizona. It gets hot. It does have internet. It uses Tango. We did not try it because we actually had pretty good service here and we just used our hotspot. Not only does it have RV sites, but it also has these little covered wagons that you can stay in and also little cottages.
They do have a few other amenities, tennis courts, pickleball courts. They got a little playground for kids.
And pretty much dog areas on every corner, which is also very nice.
Super dog friendly around here. Now we haven't seen all the RV parks here in the Verde Valley, but this for sure is a nice one, so we would highly recommend it.
It's also within good driving distance of a lot of locations. People use it as a home base to go to Sedona, Jerome, Cottonwood, all of those things. You girls excited to see the castle?
Orio's excited to go anywhere.
It doesn't even matter where. As we rolled up, we did see some RV spots that are available, but not a ton, so.
Yep, so if you just happen to be passing through the area and you wanted to check it out, there are spots.
Hi, how are you? Thank you.
Welcome to Montezuma's Castle.
So, fun fact, we do have the National Park Pass, which is about $80, and you can use it for 2 people for a whole year. It is, however, about to expire, and this is the first time that we've used it, which is really sad.
There were a couple of national parks that we were in, New River National Park and Great Smoky Mountains. Those are not required there. We also had it for Petrified Forest National Park.
But we forgot it, and you can use it for national monuments and stuff like that, so we also forgot it for the Jamestown and all the other things in Virginia.
Do better than us, that's all I'm gonna say.
But if we had used it, it definitely would have paid for itself by now, so I still think it's worth it. We'll re-up it.
Yeah, for sure. So this is pretty neat. This actually reminds me a lot of Mesa Verde National Park.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's built between 1100 and 1300, a 5-story, 22-room structure.
And it's also 100 feet above the ground, so I don't really know how they built all that up there, but.
It's kind of crazy how they do all that. In typical gringo fashion, American settlers showed up, thought it was of Aztec origin, so they named it Montezuma's Castle.
They just assumed, so it actually may not have anything to do with Montezuma, but it might.
Villagers used the wooden ladders as stairways to carry up provisions from fields and water from Beaver Creek.
This right here says, early settlers thought for sure this elaborate maze of rooms and apartments had to be built by Montezuma, the Aztec emperor, but they were abandoned almost a century before he was born.
get down, water.
Bless you.
So right next to Montezuma Castle is this wall right here that they think was a 5-story pueblo, but it's hard to tell because this area was looted so much before excavation. So
Sad.
look, we're not all party for my birthday week. We got a little educational aspect to our journey here.
Yeah, truth is, if you're in the area, it's a quick stop. Like literally you could knock it out in less than 30 minutes. Just know if you don't have a national park pass, it is $10 per adult, but it does give you 7-day access to both here and Tuzagut, which is gonna be near Cottonwood, a little bit down the road. You can also do Montezuma as well for no charge. Dog friendly, as long as they're on a leash. I think it's a, you know, pretty easy stop.
Yeah, liked it a lot. We came here for water, so we're gonna give this whole river thing another try. Only this time we're gonna go about it in a very familiar way to us, which is walk the boards in, drop the anchor, and consume alcoholic beverages.
Yeah, that's much more our speed.
All right, this is definitely more our speed. At least today after yesterday's traumatic experience.
Yeah, definitely this is what I was looking for.
But look, we're just here in this hole right now in between rapids, and it's pretty nice and about middle of the shin high. How's it going, man? Oh, you're so cute. This right here is 40, and I gotta tell you, for anybody out there that maybe feels older than they possibly should, age is just a number. It's all about your mentality, and I gotta tell you, 30s were like the best decade of my life, and I can only imagine what 40s are gonna be like.
It's because I was there, right? In your 30s?
All of my 30s. It's probably the key, find you a good woman. But I gotta say, I try to encourage a lot of people, including like my family and friends, loved ones that, you know, are not willing to try new things. I think at a certain point, you just gotta be like YOLO. You only got one life. So like, let's go find some new stuff to do. And what do you have to lose? So that's my encouragement to you as a fresh 40-year-old. This is actually our last day in Camp Verde.
Verde.
So we actually came here for water activities. We came, we saw, we conquered, we failed.
We definitely failed hard.
But hopefully you can learn from our mistakes. And Victoria has the next 3 days planned, and I don't actually know where we're going, which I'm excited about. I love a good surprise. It has been a blast hanging out here on the Verde
I'll let it slide.
River. Obviously yesterday was sketchy, but we found a really nice spot to just chill today. And it's been an awesome birthday week so far. And if there's something we missed here in this area that we definitely should have done.
For example, Wet Beaver Creek, we should have visited, but hopefully y'all can go visit for us.
And we definitely look forward to seeing you next Sunday and showing you what's next. We'll see ya.